Hey guys, welcome back to the Masochist challenge. Shout out to Simo for creating it. Guys, we left off last time and I thought we needed 2 more wins to get into gold, but in fact, we only need 1 more win to get us there. So let's dive right on into this and let's climb that rank. Of course, we're running our best cards and guys, if you're not subscribed and you like the content, please consider subscribing. Guys, hit the bell so you know exactly when these videos drop so you don't miss out on the action as it's happening. You already know. Guys, I appreciate all your support and I look forward to continue to drop more content for you guys. But anyway, let's get started with the analysis of what's happening right now with this hand. This hand is looking pretty fire, not gonna lie. And I don't know what our opponent's running. Could be Labyrinth. I don't like the double set in the background there, but our hand's looking fairly decent in all honesty. Is this 2 more monsters on the field? Yeah, okay. So we unfortunately, I don't think we can get that play running just yet. So you know what? Let's set our own back row. And let's pass for now. Let's kind of mimic him. Let's test the waters, see what we're into here, because I don't want to commit anything onto the board that's just going to get immediately annihilated. That's really annoying. Why do they always have Lightning Storm? Baffles me. But that doesn't matter. They're going to go back into the end phase. So hey, if that was all they were running, then that's not that big a deal. Let's see what we do here. Let's get rolling, I guess. Let's bring this guy out, and we can at least swing at him for 17, unless he's got some sort of response to our summon. Go into the battle here, get this in, and then we'll just pass turn. Next turn, if we don't get like an actual special summon, we can actually use this. And funny enough, this is a wind monster, so this would actually gain 500 attack, which is kind of funny. But all right, this is looking good. I mean, let's see, a 3, 4, and this a 4. You know, Tama, that's hilarious. All right, this is what we're gonna do. Activate this, right? Pop this. This is an insane play if we can pull it off. Drop this on the field, right? Summon this out. All right, well, there goes the Torrential Tribute. That's pretty annoying. There's nothing we can do. Man, that really sucks, because we could have really got in there. We could have really done some damage. I probably would have gone into, like, I don't know, probably RDA. Yeah, RDA would have been the choice there. What in the world is this? Okay, he's playing Gizmek. All right. And that. Okay, well. That's kind of annoying for sure. All right, well. Curry bonds. All right. Let's see here. Let me think about this for a second. The equipped monsters. Okay, half of the equipped monsters attack. Not the original attack. I just wanted to double check this. All right, special summon. Man, I love this card. This card is so good. We bring this out. Can only special summon twice. No. Oh, neither player can summon more than twice. Well, that's going to be the game, unfortunately, guys. That's really annoying. Just, of course, Lightning Storm, Torrential, just sweet, awesome, cool. Whatever. I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, we won the coin toss for once. We're going first. And look, our own Torrential Tribute, so maybe we can actually do something here. Let's think about this for a second. I don't really think we have the greatest play here. We special summon this out, but what's the point? You know what? I think we're just gonna leave it to our torrential tribute and pass. See what we can do with them, depending on what they're playing, of course. All right, he's got a set. Bringing out a punk. Okay, well, let him cook, I guess. And it's a good thing that we have Hinotama, because if he just keeps blowing up his own life points to the point where we can do some decent enough damage with our own cards and then kill him with Hinotama, that would be a hilarious way for us to get into gold, I think. No, let's let him cook. Let him cook. Let him activate his effects. See what he can do. Watch him take forever to pick out what he's trying to do with his effect. Okay, there we go. Bringing 2 out, sure. You know what? 8. He can go into an 8. Okay, he can go into an 8. That's fine. As long as he can't get into like a Baron. Spelled from your deck. Okay, sure. Wow. Okay. Come on, can you just summon one more time before you actually activate that? Wait. Alright, there we go. Alright, sweet. Alright, he's gonna bring this out, and I think that's probably... Alright, why can't we use our torrential? It got summoned? Wait. I don't understand what the heck just happened there, but let's hope this works. There we go. Cool. He's still gonna get a card back, but or he's getting his card draw, I guess, yeah. And then that's gonna activate, and he is gonna get his card back. Okay, cool. Well, that's all right. Hopefully, yeah. Okay, sweet. That's as far as he could get. That's good. That's really good. Alright, hopefully that's okay, sweet. Alright, do we draw anything useful enough to come back from this? So that's not terrible, but we really could have done better with something else. Let's special summon this. Alright, whatever. This is a tuner. That's only in the battle stage. Alright, let me think about this. Yeah, there's not much we can do with that. Alright, well, let's set the rebellion at least, and I guess we just pass. We'll wait for him to attack us, steal his thing, prevent him from attacking. Maybe next turn we can actually do something. You know, the funny thing is like, when I saw his card sleeves, I had like a sneaky suspicion he was actually playing Punk. And I was right. But hey, here he goes burning himself again. We're good with that. Let's see, he can go into level 11. if he wants. I don't think punks run level 11s. Again, I'm not really too familiar with all the cards in their arsenal, but I don't think they have an 11. I guess they do. All right. Is it an actual punk card, though? It is a punk card. Okay, so good to know. You can target one card your opponent controls up to the number of level 3 second monsters with the names you control and in your graveyard. Return them to hand if you target one punk monster. Great. Sweet. Well, that's really unfortunate, because if he somehow gets another 2,500 on the field, we are donezo. But it looks like he is not capable of doing that. We'll take the 3K. This is not looking good for us. Punk is kind of tricky for us to really get rid of. But alright, he's going to set his card and pass it over to us. That's cool. Let's see what we draw. Primitive. Alright. Alright, we can roll with that. Special summon primitive. That that's perfectly fine. I'm glad that he wasted that. No, that's not at all what I wanted to do. I misclicked that, guys. I 1000% misclicked that. That's really annoying. That's really annoying. All right, battle phase. We're just gonna do this. We're gonna take that, bring it here, swing at him with his own monster. Okay, that's nice to know. That's at insta speed. But hey, we got rid of his own monster, so that's kind of a win for us. I'll take it. And I guess we pass, because that's all we can do. I'm really upset. I mean, I don't know what else we would have really done differently. Maybe that played to our advantage. Let's see, what could we have done? I don't think there's anything we really could have done. Like, yeah, we could have summoned out RDA and crashed into him, but I don't think that really would have helped us out in the end. So in all honesty, our blunder might have just saved us, and he was stupid enough to kill his own card. Probably didn't read what Rebellion did, because he would have realized his card would have came back to him at the end of the battle phase. So, hey, you know what? We'll take what we can take. Kaiser Sea Snake. The problem that we have now, though, is we can't summon any of this out. This guy's having a lot of connection problems, it looks like. It just keeps flashing up there. Alright, there we go. Standby phase. Only got 2. I mean, there's no point in doing that. So I guess we just go into battle. We need to swing at him with as much damage as we can possibly get into him. And yeah, that's gonna be our turn right there. Let's see, what could we possibly use going forward here? We could use, so this is a level 3 tuner. Our Hat Tricker would be good, but okay, now he would definitely be good. Jack Wyvern, nah, not really. Bestial Druid Swarm, is any of his stuff dark? Yes, yes. Our Bestial would be pretty good to draw right now, too. Now, what is he up to? Gold Pride? Lovely. Lovely. So he gets to kill us with no repercussions, of course. Well, you know, it's the way it goes. But at least now we can special summon out next turn. Funny enough, beat over him. All right, he scooped, or he ran out of time. One or the other. Connection failed. I don't know. I guess he might have just quit. I don't know. All right, guys. Well, that is going to put us up into gold. So let's go. Let's get it. 200 gems, of course, and 2 legacy tickets and a Terror King salmon. Uh, cool. Really cool. Old school vanilla fish. Level 5. All it takes is a legendary ocean, and you can have a 2600 beat stick on the field without having to tribute summon. That's incredible. Um, but yeah, let's go pull us a pack. And actually, guys, since we ranked up from one color rank to the next, we actually can get to pull one of the free packs available to us. And as much as I like the cards that come in the uh, the sorrow, the song stress of the sorrow song here, not even because of tier limits, because tier limits are so annoying, and the cash tier cards, is all the mermail cards, and I like the mermail archetype, especially when you fuse it with, of course, the Atlantean archetype. It is a solid deck. Um, I wouldn't mind actually getting stuff out of there, but if we are going to be able to pull anything free and get a free ultra, the best thing for us to possibly get, again, is going to be the Appaloosa. So, and heck, even the Parshath here would be actually pretty sick. But, I mean, Solemn Strike would be really useful for us too. But Appaloosa absolutely would be insane. Of course, I'm not expecting to pull like that animation. Look at that animation, guys. It's so good. And then like this one here, like that was cool for a spell. That's amazing. But I highly doubt we're going to pull any of these because we did just get the Nightmare Unicorn the last time we got to pull a free pack. So I highly doubt we're going to get that lucky again. So let's get to it. Let's pull this pack and see what we can acquire for our deck, if anything at all. First card. All right. What in the world? This is a Hydron Hawk. All right. Gemini. Okay, say no more. Looks cool, but it's a Gemini. Not playing Gemini cards ever. Uh, it's a machine. When this opponent monster declares an attack, you special summon this card from your hand. If you do, change the attack target to this target. Proceed to damage calculation. This card cannot be destroyed by that battle. Interesting. Okay, that could actually come in use. That's pretty handy. Zen Mayday. This has to do with wind-up monsters, and we're not playing wind-up monsters, so that doesn't help us. Burden of the Mighty. Each face-up monster your opponent controls loses 100 attack times its own level. Yeah, I don't know about that. It might just isn't really all that great. The Sanctum of Parshath. This card's name becomes Sanctuary in the Sky while on the field or in the graveyard. Fairy monsters in the field gain 300 attack and defense. Set spell traps cannot be destroyed by card effects. Also, neither player can target them with card effects. Once per turn, you can target a total of 3 fairy monsters and or counter traps with different names in your graveyard. Place them on the top of the deck in any order. Wow. Guys, do we start playing like a full fairy deck again? Like, and actually do some stuff? We could definitely we could definitely do it. Definitely see if we have like a tighter fairy synergy now that we've gotten a lot of different cards than we used to have back when we actually ran a fairy deck. So we could do that. Another Sky Paladin Neo Parshath. That's interesting. Again, maybe we start pushing towards that archetype again. Light of Judgment. If Sanctuary in the Sky is on the field, discard one light monster to the graveyard, apply one of the effects. Look at your opponent's hand and discard one of them from your hand. Send one card your opponent controls to the graveyard. What in the world? Like, guys, it sends a card. It does not destroy a card, which means, and it doesn't target. It doesn't target. It doesn't say target. So anything that says, oh, you can't be affected by targets or whatever, this would get around it. That's awesome. I'm really thinking we should really recreate a fairy deck. Metal Sage of the or Metal Sage of the Sky. Let's see here. Level 4, not bad. Each time a counter trap is activated immediately after it resolves, gain 1,000 life points. If you do, Sanctuary in the Sky is on the field. Destroy one card your opponent controls. This is insane. Like, we're getting some good fairy support, just good generic fairy support. I might have to play around with it. What do you guys think? I'll let you guys tell me what you think about recreating a fairy deck. I might still do it, but if you guys don't think it's worth running, then we won't run it. But I think it might be worth taking a look into. All right, well, no Appaloosa, big sad, but we're gonna move on and let's check out those legacy tickets that we know we have. We got 2 of them. Let's get that going. See what we can get. They're both glowing gold. That's amazing. Does it mean anything though? Typhoon 2, already have it. Terrible card. And Magical Knight of Jackal. Wow, this is a very old school Beast Warrior. When this card destroys one monster on your opponent's side of the field and sends it to the opponent's graveyard as a result of battle, you can then return that card to the top of your opponent's deck. So we could just literally make them draw dumb cards over and over. I we would have to tribute to get this thing out, or somehow build a pendulum deck that would be able to special summon out via pendulum. But I would say, like, if this was earlier on in our playthrough of this challenge and we drew this earlier, we would have definitely played it because it would have been a decent boss monster. But yeah, no, we're gonna have to pass on it. All right, what do we got here? FA Sonic. Let's see here. The FAs, I don't really think we're going to play. Gains attack equal to its level times 300. Cannot be destroyed by battle with opponents, monsters whose original level and rank is lower than this card's level. Each time an FA spell trap card is activated, you can increase this card's level by 1. If this card is level 7 or higher, it can make up to 2 attacks on monsters during each battle phase. It's very interesting, but we don't have enough FA support for that, unfortunately. And this is just going to increase the original attack and defense of all face-up level 1 normal monsters on your side of the field by 2,000 points until the end turn. Destroy all level 1 monsters on your side of the field during the end phase. This is a terrible card. All right, guys. Well, I don't believe we pulled anything that we're going to add to our normal deck or our main deck as it is. So and right now I don't really feel like trying to crunch a fairy deck together and theory craft that. So let's go get into our next duel, first duel in gold this season. What the heck just happened? All right, cool. All right, guys, I'll see you in the duel. All right, guys, we lost the coin flip, but our opponent let us go first. So let's see what we can actually do here. We actually do have a turn 1 RDA, so that's something. How do we want to, let's see, I guess, yeah. I mean, we could maybe pick something else first. Let's see what we have here. We could boost this to 6. I mean, we can't get into our 10 without our Blackwing monster from our main deck, so that doesn't really help. But we can't really special summon and go into an XZ, so yeah, unfortunately we are going to have to play right into our RDA immediately here, which is fine, but at the same time it's kind of a risk putting our best card forward before we have any backup for them, but you know, we have to play how we have to play. Right now, this is kind of the only move we have going for us. That animation is still so amazing to see. This is probably one of my favorite animations in the game as far as monsters coming onto the field. It's not my favorite, but it is up there. It's definitely within the top 5 coolest entrances. Let's see here. The next line of business is figuring out what they're playing. They only have 5 in the extra deck. 40 card main deck. Looks like they're playing a vampire deck. We've done this before, but our deck has definitely improved since the last time we fought vampires, so hopefully we actually can do something. What has this got? If this card is sent to your grave, you can summon 1 vampire from hand. Okay, that's great. I mean, all right, let's see if we can bait something here. Drillfish might not be the greatest thing to do right now, but we gotta do something. This is not, I wasn't expecting this, but this isn't that big of a deal either. I was trying to bait this thing's effect. Alright, there is that. Discard target 1 monster, switch summon, monster effect is activatable. Okay, that's great and all. Let's just go into battle. We're going to swing directly, of course. Pop this off the field. Swing into this. Get a ton more damage in that way. Main 2, there's absolutely nothing that we want to go into our extra deck for. Since all of our monsters attacked, everything is perfectly fine. We kind of bait him out to attack our Drillfish and leave him open for RDA to take out whatever it is, so, I mean, that's nice. He has to get rid of the Drillfish because he can't really let that stay on the field. Otherwise, it's going to attack directly and pop another card off of his field. Alright, he's sending the Sorcerer. Okay. Sorcerer's effect. But it wasn't in, oh, well, it was in his possession. Oh, it's different than control, though. Okay, so that might pop off. Yeah, there it is. Okay. That's fine. Alright. Interesting. Alright, he's going to activate Familiar. Send another Retainer. Basically, Vampire Wolf. Summon the Familiar. Grab a Vampire Vamp. Activate Domain. Alright. Alright, he is going into a Link. Gonna bring out... Okay, sure. What did they pick? Okay, he's gonna bring that out, sure. Bring out Jirak, okay. Pay 1,000. Bring out the big vampire, of course. Alright. That's lovely. But it's just until the end of the turn, and there's no way that they can... I mean, as his board stands, he cannot game us yet. But he can go into an XZ, Wow, that worked out just perfectly for him, didn't it? Okay. Sure. That's actually kind of... Wait, was that... No, that's actually kind of funny because we can flip something of his to defense with that. Let's see, what else did he get rid of? I mean, I think we're actually probably doing pretty okay. We're still fine. We're still fine. This is all right. Like I said, he's not going to game us. And we do have ways of coming back to this. Okay, he just gained a lot of health. Okay. This would have been nice to have last turn instead of drawing Cyber Dragon, but at the same time, Cyber Dragon is going to help us right now. Actually, hold up. Let me think about this. That doesn't get us into anything. But if we special summon Primitive... I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. Let me think about this. We don't want to... We have a 9. We can't go into 10, but we can go into our Croco Dragon, which is pretty good. We will draw. Alright, sweet. What does the other thing do? Discard 2 cards and target 1 card on the field, destroy it. Sure. This might be a bad idea, but oh, we can't target that. That's annoying. But we can target this. We definitely don't want him gaining more life. We do not want to set that yet. Let's just go to battle. We will swing over this. We're not. But he is going to pay just enough to do that. Okay, that's interesting. Main 2, we'll put Bottomless down. Let me guess, it says in... Alright, well, we just gotta hope that he doesn't summon something out that can do an additional 1,500. We gotta figure out how the heck do we get rid of this. Neither player can target with effects of special summon this card, except those special summon monsters from the graveyard. Okay. Alright. He's gonna, of course, activate Domain because he's just gonna be able to continue to suck life from us. He still doesn't have game on board. But now he does, unfortunately. I'm hoping that he sacks these 2 monsters for something big enough for us to be able to bottomless it. That's kind of like the only thing we got going for us at this point. Alright, perfect. Hopefully it's... Oh, that's almost too good, in all honesty. It doesn't negate the effect, though. So, all right, there we go. Oh, there goes Ferret Flames. That was my hope. That was my one hopeful draw. I don't know what we do at this point, guys. I really don't. I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters at this point. Alright, we're done. Alright, guys. We lost coin toss, but we're going first again. And our opponent doesn't even have an extra deck. So, this could be a bot. Could be self-TK. Has a lot of the signs of it. Minus usually the 3-card extra deck. This still could be a self-TK without the extra deck. So, let's see what we can do here. Let's set the bottomless. Let's set the torrential. I don't even think we play the Jack Wyvern. Let's just play this like this right now and see what we can do. See what they're playing. If it truly is a self-TK bot, we'll find out pretty quickly here. If he's not playing a if it's not a self-TK bot by some sheer coincidence and they have something that we can use bottomless for, great. Especially if they do their normal summon first. If it's a special summon monster, then it really doesn't matter so much. This is kind of looking like a bot though, because okay, that's interesting. Okay. Very interesting. I don't know how this would even help a self-TK bot, but okay. Yeah, we're gonna do this. And because it's sent to the banishment zone, they don't get the effect. It's some sort of burn deck. Maybe it truly is an opponent that's just playing some sort of burn deck. It still could be a bot playing a burn deck that's actually trying to burn us for a change. So I'm not entirely sure how to gauge this one. I mean, they're going to battle phase. This is definitely a bot. Bots will go through every single one of the phases regardless, but we'll give it a little bit more time before we make our final assessment and judgment of what's going on here. I'm gonna play this, see what they do, because I mean, the Jack Wyvern is nice and all. I don't know. I don't really want to lose this over this. And what do we have here? Inflict 100 damage to your opponent for each card in their graveyard. Yeah, this is definitely a bot. Like, what actual player in their right mind activates this only to burn us for 100 damage? This is absolutely a bot. This is absolutely going into our bot bank after we beat it. All right, let's wrap this one up, boys. Let's get it. There we go. Of course, that is going to go into our bot bank here. I'll catch you guys in the next duel. All right, we lost, and we're going second. So our hand here is looking pretty decent, actually. Fair Flames, Lost Wind, Rebellion, great cards. Sky Striker, that's not good. I don't know how well we fare up against Sky Strikers. It's probably not good. That's what I'm gonna guess. It can just literally continuously attack directly, you know, then switch out the monster. Yeah. Interesting opening move. Getting Kagari out. But they still have their normal summon. They could still technically summon out Ray, but they might be saving that play for later. However, how does this exactly work? Okay, there's no swap out for that. I'm just trying to think of our best play. We can put the Fire Hand down. We're going to see what our top deck is, of course. But we could technically put the Fire Hand down, put Fair Flames, Lost Wind, and Rebellion down. We could technically save the Fire Hand. Well, actually, they'll just attack over it. They don't have to target it. Okay, here comes... Okay, interesting. Yeah, sure. Once during the end phase, blah, blah. Okay. Danger Thunderbird. That's another good option for us. Danger Thunderbird. Okay, we don't want those getting sacrificed. And I don't want that getting sacrificed. We'll see what happens here, I guess. Honestly, I kind of wanted to hit the Fire Hand. If it hit itself, that's not too bad either, because we can actually pop his back row. Max C. Okay. Well, we're not special summoning today, boys, so we'll pop his back row. Alright, and we'll set Rebellion, and we'll pass turn. Next turn we can go into RDA. So that's fine. We made him burn his Maxi. That's kind of funny, because obviously we don't typically special summon all that much. I mean, we're getting better at being able to do some pretty cool special summons, but... Alright. Okay. Sure. I mean, we have a pretty good back row to get them to not be able to do too much. We can Rebellion, steal their card, or we can Lost Wind so that they don't get the effect of swinging directly. Which is what I'm actually going to do. There we go. And of course we get our Lost Wind back. Alright, cool. Alright, they're going to link away yet again. And I'm gonna guess they're gonna probably wrap this up. They might set a card or activate a spell before wrapping up their turn, but... Alright, there we go. Sweet. Sure. All right, let's see what we get here. Scrap Beast. Well, there's another level 2 or level 4 tuner of ours. We are going to bring out, of course, though, our magnificent Red Dragon Archfiend. We're going to get that rolling here. There we go. There's our boy. Yep, we're just going to go right into battle. We're going to swing over this thing, get it off the field. Excellent. And then we just pass turn. Nothing more for us to do. All right, sweet. All right, let's see how they decide to make a comeback here. So they're going to use that to link away. That's perfectly fine. I mean, that's fine. Ish. Maybe not. Not so fine. Does that last till the end? Yeah, okay, until the end phase. Okay. Excellent. Okay, never mind. There goes our guy. To bring out a Charmer. Okay. Interesting. Interesting choice. And why can't we use Lost Wind on this? Weird. Access code Talker. Again, why can't we use Lost Wind? I don't... What am I missing here, guys? Target one face-up special summon monster on the field. Negate its effects, also have its attack. If the monster is special summon from the next track, well, this card is... Okay, right, like, seriously. How many does he... I mean, he can do this quite a bit. I'm missing something here, guys. Can someone explain to me how the heck we weren't able to use our Lost Wind once in that whole entire thing? I'm pretty sure we got that back last turn. Alright, I mean, we still have a chance, though, so it's not that big a deal. Let's see, what could we really use here? Our Perform Mage Hat Tricker would be pretty fire, not gonna lie. That's really good, too. I guess we can do this. But I don't really see a way around. I mean, he's got 3 more links in his grave, and there's nothing we can do to special summon anything here. So yeah, no, he's got us. All right, lost a coin toss. They're going first. I have a really good feeling they're playing Dark Magician, so we'll probably pack this one up real quick because we really just can't really play against Dark Magician without any way of banishing them. And I think I just realized why we couldn't do the Lost Wind, because I think I turned this off. So that's that. We misplayed. Okay, but you know what? We'll take this win. We'll take this one as a makeup for last game, because we definitely should have actually won last game. If it wasn't for the mishap of turning off the thing, it was just kind of getting annoying. Thunder Crash. Destroy all monsters you control, inflict 300 for each. I mean, that's just silly. But we do got 2 legacy tickets. All right, I'll see you guys in the card opening. All right, here we go with our pack. Let's see if we get anything useful. Starting over here, Gravekeeper's Watcher. Not playing a Gravekeeper thing. Toon Barrel Dragon, not playing Toons. Steel Swarm Sting. On this card, you control is sent to the graveyard. Target one face-up Ritual Fusion or Synchro monster on the field. Destroy that target. This could be good or bad for us, because if we're the only one that fit the criteria of Ritual, which probably isn't ever going to happen, but Fusion or Synchro monster, we could potentially end up having to destroy our own Synchro monster, which would not be good. But the stat line is pretty good. I mean, 1850 is pretty good. Could potentially special summon something out, send this out, XZs or Synchro away into something, target a Fusion or a Synchro monster on our opponent. You guys let me know if you think we should slot this into the deck. Broken Line, we already have a copy of Broken Line. We're not playing Broken Line. Everything to do with Cypher XZ monsters. Not going to be applicable anytime soon, if ever at all. Ghostrix, Jack Frost. We're not playing Ghostrix ever. Megalith, Promotion. We would have to be playing the Megalith cards, I believe. Wait, you can target one level 4 or lower monster you control. Okay, maybe not. This level becomes double its original level until the end turn. You can only use this. Honestly, we might put this in the deck, guys. If you think about it, we could target a level 4, make it a level 8, and then use a level 2 tuner. If that tuner ends up being like our Dragoonity card, we can go straight into our Dragoonity Synchro. That's pretty good. Or if we have, I think our one, yeah, I mean, I don't know. We might put it in there. I'll have to think about it. I have to look at our tuners and stuff. And Crystal Boon, we're not playing Crystal Beast, so overall, Steel Swarm Sting might be applicable for our deck, and Megalith Promotion potentially. Let's go pull us some legacy tickets here and see if they are any more helpful. Let's go here. Wow, we got some nice shiny packs. Ooh, a lot of lightning striking. Let's actually hope it means something for once. All right. All right, we do have a secret rare. My Mutant Mutant. We would have to be playing this specific archetype to make any of this actually really useful. So unfortunately not. And Assault Dog. When this card is destroyed by battle, send to the graveyard. Special send any number of Assault Dogs from your deck. We would have to have other copies of that to make it useful. All right, we have a nice rainbow pack here. Let's see if we do have an Ultra. So, first card though, Drak. We do have a couple Drak. Unfortunately, it's not really like, if we were to put all our Drak cards together, try to make a Drak deck is like a D tier deck to begin with. It would really not be hardly any help to us whatsoever. Like, our deck is definitely better than it. Our Drag Dino though, like the one that we actually run, is still good for its effect. But all right, let's check out what our ultra rare is. Okay, we got a nice shiny Lullaby of Obedience. Pay 2,000, declare one monster card name. Your opponent looks at their deck, reveals one of the declared monsters if there is any, and choose one of these effects to be applied. The declared monster is added to the hand of the player who activated this card. The player who activated this card special summons the declared monster to the field in attack position, ignoring its summon condition. This, alright, hot take, guys. I think we play this, and here's why. If we know what our opponent is playing, right, we can, like, let's say we're playing a Blue Eyes player, for instance, right? We can literally call, like, Jet Dragon and steal their Jet Dragon from them. And then, in that case, we add it to the hand because it's harder for them to get rid of our hand than our field to get their own Jet back, right? So we literally steal the best card out of their deck, right? If we're playing something like just any deck that we know that we're up against, we just call like one of their main things that they need and we steal it from them. I think we put this in the deck, guys. All right, I am going to go adjust our deck and I'll show you guys what I've done. All right, guys, this is what I did. I took out our Kaiser Sea Snake in favor of testing out this monolith, just because if we're capable of like summoning out Photon Thrasher, right, we can activate the monolith, make it a level 8. If we happen to have our Dragoonity Javelin, is only going to take 2 cards going into our Dragoonity Knight here, right? And instead of having to like synchro into like an RDA and then use a Dragoonity Javelin to get into this, like less resources getting into this, right? This actually makes this far more viable with this in play. And then I decided to take out the Hinotama just because, I mean, we had a plan for it, but I highly doubt that plan's really going to come into play all that much. And opted in to put Lullaby of Obedience in. We're going to just try this out and see if it's helpful for us. I have a feeling like it could be, so we're gonna try to roll with it and see how well it does for us. And it is actually like our one like gloss covered card for our deck. So I know that doesn't have any real bearing on anything, but it is cool. So that is what we're gonna try out. I will see you guys in the next duel. All right, guys, we won the coin toss for once, so we're going first. Guy could be playing Blue Eyes over here. Who knows? And we don't have unfortunately, we don't have a turn 1 here, guys. We kind of bricked super hard. I mean, we can bring out the Mother Spider. I guess we definitely need to put some defense out there, if anything. So we'll do that. And we'll pass. I don't know. I appreciate the commenter bringing this up. I mean, this could come into play at some point, but so far, every time we've drawn it, we've just had other things that we needed to do, and we still need to basically tribute for this thing to come out, so it's kind of hard to really justify this. I mean, its effect is quite nice, being able to just pay in increments of 100. I mean, it's something, but I don't know. This could be on the chopping block already if we continue to draw some like better special summonable options. Torrential Tribute is pretty good. Alright, here's an idea. We set Torrential. We can 2 more in the same column. You can special summon this card in that column. Oh, okay. So we misplayed that. I should have put it here. That's unfortunate. This is a level 6. That's nice. Should we just bring this out and start swinging? No, let's just end it there. I don't want to engage too much here. Druid Swarm is really nice to see in hand, of course. This guy's playing. Okay, sure. The first Monarch, okay. Alright, what? This guy's just playing like trap monsters? Is that what this guy's up to? Dragoonity Javelin, there we go. I mean, this is... I mean, we don't have a level 7. We could go into something else, I guess. Technically, we can go into one of our links, but that doesn't help us in the slightest right now. I think we just pass here again, guys. There's really not a whole lot we have to do right now, but this guy's not playing anything like insane so far, so... And we still do have Tribute. So... If he does summon something out, we can just pop the entire field. And if he plays something to his field afterward, Drew's Worm is live, because we can get rid of our Mother Spider. But he's just going to pass it back on over to us. My worry is he's got something stupid like Mirror Force or something at this point. If he's just playing like a full trap deck or something. Huh. This is level 6. We could set it in face down defense. This is level 6. Alright, we're gonna get rid of the spitter. Gonna do that. Yeah, we'll activate the Druid Swarm. We'll target our spitter or splitter or whatever. I'll put this over here. And now if he does have the Mirror Force, okay, or he could do that. No, you know what, that's fine. We'll let him burn us and burn himself. And then we can activate this. We can pop this off the field, and then we can just end the turn. So, in all honesty, that was actually better for us that he did that than it was for him. He's gonna activate this, bring it out. That's fine. Perfectly fine with us. I don't think he's gonna be swinging over a 3k defender anytime soon. Okay. You go right ahead and deal some good damage to you. Get us ahead, that way if you have more Rings of Destruction, it's more detrimental to you now than it is for us. It's perfectly fine. Ferret Flames, good. It's a good card. I'm hesitant to go into RDA because he could just have another trap that messes us up. But I guess we test the waters, see if he's got some sort of reaction over there. He's got traps, so of course he does. Okay, he's gonna bring out another one of these. That's fine. Nope, that's fine. You know what? Funny enough, let's go. Let's not go crazy here. Let's actually go into Parshath because we can do a lot more damage this way now that we can do piercing. But first we're gonna attack the 500 because that way we're gonna get more. Okay, see, Mirror Force. It's exactly. I knew this. I knew it. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. But at least we blew it now instead of later. No, let's not do that. Let's bring out another Mother Spider. There we go. We'll set the Ferret Flames because you never know. And we'll pass. I still think this duel is definitely in our favor for sure. Even after the Mirror Force. I don't see him getting past us anytime soon. And even if he does get us low on life points, we just bounce everything on his field back to his deck, so. Alright, he's going in for a Link. Wow. What is this dude playing? What is this dude playing? You know what? Why not? Why not? Let's just clear the board now. He just got rid of all those traps. Okay, sure. At least we cleared all of his back row. It's not that big of a deal. Alright, give us like a Scrap Beast or any of our level 4 tuners. Perfect! Excellent! This is why we have special summon cards, because goodness gracious, we need them. That isn't quite what I wanted, but that's fine. We can just special summon this face up. We actually could go into this, but that would be pointless. Of course, we're going to hit our boy RDA. Bring him out. And proceed to roll. Main 2 and pass. And let's see if this guy actually has a response. I definitely am intrigued to see what this guy's deck really is. I really hope that I don't forget to confirm this guy's deck after this. I've done that quite a bit recently. But this time I'm going to try to make it a point to do it. Let's see, what is this? It's 7, 9. Alright, we are going to just go straight to battle here. That's fine. Main 2. Nah, we'll pass. We'll pass. Because we don't want to clear our own board from our own monster. This guy is clearly in top deck mode because he didn't set both of his cards last turn. Alright. Photon Thrasher, good card. Once again, we're just going to go straight into battle because I don't want to risk another Mirror Force. Because if he has a way to get rid of RDA, we can at least summon Photon Thrasher, summon Curry Bonds, and go into Predator at the end of the day. Yep, just doing the big stall game here. All right. Another thing that we could really try to get to, because we have never done it before, is get to our Pentastag here. If there's a way that we can do that and give RDA piercing, then these stupid trap monsters are really not going to save him at the end of the day. End phase, perfect. That's game right there. That is game right there. We're going to go right into the Curry Bonds. We're going to go right into the battle. We'll swing, and of course, we will finish this off with RDA. Let's go pull a pack, guys. I will see you in the card opening. All right, here we go. Nice shiny gold. Let's get it. And a lot of lightning striking. This is looking good. Hopefully we can pull some. All right, there's an ultra right there. We'll start here. What do we got? CXYZ Dark Fairy Cheer Girl. 3 level 5 monsters are required for this. When this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, draw 1 card. If this card has Fairy Cheer Girl as an XYZ material, it gains this effect. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and remains on the field, you can detach 1 XYZ material from this card and inflict 400 to your opponent for each card in your hand. Very interesting. This is not going to come into play for us, I don't think, anytime soon, especially not with that effect. But all right, starting over here now, Gem Knight Pearl. I mean, this is just a generic, requires 2 level 2s. If this was, earlier on in our, I mean, we could probably maybe use this, but as something to, you know what, maybe we get rid of one of our more useless, like, link monsters that we don't need. We could actually get rid of the Trickstar Fairy link that we have, because this is at least more usable. So actually, we will put that in the deck, unless we get something better. Prank Kids Pranks, we don't got pranks. This Arm Dragon, really interesting looking dragon card, but it's a vanilla, and we're not going to be running this. So, a second Cyber Dragon. Wow. Okay, guys, that's going in the deck for sure. Invoked. We're not playing Invoked, but you would need we would need Alistair for this +1 fusion monster to get this out. Not worth it. We don't really have ways to get other fusion monsters out to begin with. This is a Shiranui card, and we're not playing Shiranuis. Once per turn, let's see. Yeah, we're not playing like zombies or anything. So, all right, and now let's find out what our ultra rare is. Cash Theosis. Theosis. Target 1 Kashtira monster you control. Special summon 1 Kashtira monster with a different attribute from your deck in defense position. This is not coming into play for us in the slightest because we don't have even 1 Kashtira monster, let alone 2, to let this thing pop off. But really cool. It's got that nice shine to it. Too bad it wasn't a royal rare, because we could have at least pulled either another pack or found a Kashtira pack if that's available. I don't think that one's still available. But anyway, biggest takeaway, honestly, from this is the second Cyber Dragon. Let's go. All right, and I know we have another Legacy ticket, so let's go check that out real quick. See what we get here. Curry Volt. You can target 1 XYZ monster that has material, detach 1 material from it, and if you do, special summon 1 Curry Volt from your deck. Cannot be used as synchro materials. How is this? Is this just something that we can activate while this one is in our deck, or do we need multiple? How does this work, guys? Does this effect work while this individual card is in our deck? Because if so, this might actually be worth playing, and we might actually you know, summon like for example, Sue Ship. We don't really have anything to do with Sue Ship's effect, or Sue Ship's effect. So if we can special summon this from the deck for with using that, that's actually pretty good. But let me know how this works. Is this, do we like need this on the field and then have more of these in the deck, or how does this work? All right. And Parry Knights. Don't we already have this? No, this is new. When you take battle damage from an opponent's attacking monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. If you special summon one monster from your hand with less attack than or equal to the damage you took. So it's actually not bad. This probably goes in our warrior deck for sure. That's actually really good. This is 2 special summons on our opponent's turn. That's interesting. That's interesting. We'll have to come up with some good strategies with that. All right, guys. I'm going to go and throw that Cyber Dragon in our deck real quick. Let's go do that. We're just going to cut through this way to do it. Unknown deck. Edit deck, please. All right. What do we cut is the question. I mean, this is helpful because this becomes level 4 when we need it to. Okay, this is easy. We're just going to cut the Pandemic Dragon. Thank you again to the commenter that recommended we might test that out, but I think our 2 Cyber Dragons is going to be better of a use for us than having a tributing, a monster that requires tributing for. We're going to get rid of our Trickstar Bella. We're going to add in our Gem Knight Pearl. This would actually be another good one to use as detaching materials for this Curry Volt. Again, I'm not sure how this works. I'm not ready to just play test it for the laughs and giggles. So this is our deck now as it is. Let's go get into another duel, guys. All right, guys. Lost the coin toss. We're going first, and this could be another bot. But 5 in the extra deck? I don't know. But a lot of the signs are here. I'm not sure. I mean, I know the Chinese lettering is a thing, but this might be Japanese lettering, and that's going to be indication of other things going on. 40 card main deck, 5 in the extra deck. Could be like a structure deck that the dude bought. He's trying to play, but it could be a bot. I don't know. Once again, we did not confirm that other guy's deck, so maybe we try to do that after this one real quick. Do just pass, so we're definitely playing a real person. Unless the bot literally can't play anything. But I highly doubt that. Special summon Photon Thrasher. Summon Scrap Beast. Again, I don't want to reveal our big boy just yet. Parshath is just as good. We're gonna put him right here. Go into battle. Swing for 26. Main 2. Punishment. Rebellion. Pass. Alright. We do have protection for him to at least some degree here. Whether it be an attacking creature into us, we can seal it with Rebellion, Dogmatic of Punishment, whatever we need. Alright. This could be a bot. I think this is a bot, guys. I think this is the one bot that like draws a bunch and doesn't do anything. I'm gonna have 2 decks here that we have to consider. Alright. Let's go for more damage, guys. Actually, technically, right now, this is more damage for us to do in this turn. We will go to main 2, and we will special summon out our Dragoonity Knight for like, what, maybe the 2nd time in the history of our Masochist run here. We'll set him right here. Alright. I'm surprised this doesn't have an animation. When your opponent activates monster effect, quick effect, you can banish one Dragoonian monster from your graveyard to negate the activation. If you do, banish that card. If this card destroys a monster by battle, after damage calculation, you can banish that monster. So yeah, we have at least some good protection here. Alright guys, it looks like we're going to be wrapping this one up relatively soon here, especially if this guy doesn't play anything. Again, I think this could be a bot, another bot. I definitely want to confirm the other guy's deck that we're playing because that was really interesting, but we definitely want to confirm this deck to kind of see what's in it. I honestly think this is a bot. There are very few of them that are running around that just draw on their turn and end. Although bots typically don't have connection error issues. Okay, pretty sure it's just a bot. It's just a pass bot. Sending that away, yeah, this is probably a bot for sure. Alright, we just go straight into battle. There we go. Alright, let's go confirm some decks, guys. Oh, and we're ranking up to Gold 4. Got 3 legacy tickets. That's great. All right, match history. Let's do this. This. Confirm opponent's deck, please. Dude was up on some weird just trap vampires. Like just stall. Like what is this? Is this a bot, guys? I mean, he's got such random links. I guess they're not completely random. I mean, they are getting capable of being summoned by his trap strat, but I think this is too weirdly put together to be a bot deck. I'm not going to count it as a bot deck. If you guys can confirm with me that this is some weird bot strat, then let me know. But as of right now, I'm not counting this one. Let's go and check this real quick. This is 100,000% a starter deck. But I know that again, the way that the player was playing, there are bots that literally just draw and pass. So this is, in my opinion, 100% a bot. So we're going to add this to the bot bank here. And yeah, so I think we are just going to push on. But that does make 2 bot matches for this episode so far. 2 more, and we can do that 10 bomb to pull the 2nd anniversary for the Blue Eyes Chaos Max, mate, whatever. So, all right, lost coin toss, going 2nd. I swear, is this bot central today? Are we just getting that lucky? Because once again, no extra deck. What is going on today? I mean, we'll go episodes without finding a single bot. And I mean, I know right now I'm playing at a time of day that I normally don't get to play at, which is like mid-afternoon, kind of getting to like the late afternoon. Like it's right now for me, it's 5 o'clock. I started recording around 4, so I've been on here for like an hour-ish. Maybe a little bit before, actually a little bit before 4, maybe, I don't know. This is like mid-afternoon to starting to get into the beginning of the evening hours. I know it's like 8 o'clock hits. That's like prime time for like actual players to be on doing actual things. So I don't know. I feel like there's a correlation there. But like this name is just a pile of letters. A lot of the new bots have this. Performer Pal. I mean, if it's a pendulum deck, then that kind of makes a little bit of sense of why they don't have an extra deck, but even pendulum decks have extra decks, like actual players. This is a self-TK bot. This has to be one of the self-TK bots. Look at that. They just chunked themselves for... Okay, sure. Why not? Delta Flyer, good card. Good card. Alright, we summon out Butterfly, and let me think about this. Can make that a 6. Yeah, no, there's no point. We actually probably should have used the Mother Spider for this, but that's alright. I'm just gonna go into RDA. We'll just put him right here. There we go. We'll go into battle. We'll swing. We'll hit that main 2. We will set the Dogmatic of Punishment. We will set the Megalith. And we will pass turn. And I have a pretty good feeling he's just about to nuke himself. And that would be 3 bots today. If that's the case, I will again check this deck too, just to make sure, but I'm pretty sure we'll find a bunch of deal damage to yourself cards in it. And the thing here is taking forever to get through his draw phase. So this is good, just good bot indication to me. Main 1, probably gonna take him a couple moments here to play a card, if a card at all. Alright, sure. Perfectly fine, perfectly fine. Let me guess, he's gonna have like another one of these Twister cards, targeting this and blowing himself up. Some sort of removal card that he's gonna remove his own card to deal 3,000 to him. Maybe not, maybe he's just gonna set, that's fine. That's fine. Activating Dogmatic of Punishment, targeting this. And just target the blue eyes, because there's no point not to. Yep. It's a bot. It's going through the motions, so this is going to bring our total count up, if I'm remembering correctly, because of course I don't actually have the bot counter up right now while recording, but this should be our ninth bank right now. They're turning into our 9th bank, I should say, so we do need one more. Lullaby of Obedience. We're just gonna battle. There we go. That's fine. Yep, this is a bot. Cool. All confirmations right there. We are not even going to need to check this deck. This is every Self-Decay deck has this card in it, so. Boom, boom, ba-dum, ba-dum, boom. Lucky Punch. All right, guys. And there it is. Awesome. One more bot. One more bot, and we can do our 10 bomb. We got 3 legacy tickets. All right. Lost the coin toss, but we're going first. So, the unfortunate thing to this is that it's not a quick play. You know what? I don't really want to... I mean, these are both tuners, and we don't really want to do anything about that. Let's just pass. Well, it's a risk, but... Now, here's the question. Do we believe that they're playing, like, the Photon Cypher deck? Because... Photon Dragon definitely... Yeah, he's playing Photons and Cyphers. Galaxy Soldier, let's go. It's fine. It's perfectly fine with us. There is the dragon. Activating Nebula Dragon, that's fine. Bring out the Nebula Dragon, bring out the Photon Dragon. Let them cook, let them cook. Let them cook. Alright. I mean, he's got so many rank 8s in this deck that, okay, he's using all 3. Bringing out the Galaxy Eyes, the Neo Galaxy Eyes. Okay, let me just double check this. Wow, okay, if this card has monster effects. How does this work? Target one face up with an equal or higher attack from an extra deck. And if you do, destroy that monster. Unfortunately, right now this thing's attack is way too high. Way too high for us right now. We do have back to square one, so as long as we don't get OTK'd right here, which I won't let happen, we can just Dogmatica Punishment whatever else he throws on the board to do any finishing damage to us. But yeah, I mean, back to square one is but then we can easily Dogmatica Punishment, whatever. Alright, cool. Cool. No, that's fine. That's fine with us. We're just going to activate the back to square one. We will send... In all honesty, we're going to send this, because we definitely don't want to be using that this game. We will send that away. Perfectly fine. Perfectly good. we're going to bring out our level 4 tuner to do the battle here. Alright. Pass. We still have Dogmatica Punishment to pop anything else that he might try to try on us. So that's always good. Could have another Galaxy Soldier ready to go to try to start his combo up again. This time we will be sure to pop any level 8 that comes onto the field. That way he can't get back into his Prime Dragon, or hopefully any of his extra deck dragons at that point. Alright, end phase, let's go. Mother Spider, that's good. That's really good. Just gonna summon this out. What could we possibly go into here? Nothing of use. Let's go to battle here. Swing for some good damage. Main 2 and pass, because what else do we have better to do? We still have the Drillfish, just in case. Alright, and we win. You scooped. Excellent. Alright, guys, let's go open some cards. Alright, we got a nice rainbow border. You know what that means. Let's go. Alright. Here we go. It's in this spot again. That's kind of funny. What is this? Emerging Emergency Rescue Recruit. If your life point is lower than your opponent's, reveal 3 beast monsters with 300 attack and 100 defense from your deck. This is everything to do with like rescue, the rescue stuff, and we don't have anything like that. We're not going to be running anything other than that in that case. Magnetic Field is a field spell. If you control level 4 or lower Earth Rock monster, you can target one level 4 or lower Magnet Warrior monster in your graveyard, special summon it. If we start building the Magnet Warrior stuff, definitely. This is the Grand Spellbook Tower. This has to do with spellcaster type monsters, spell books, stuff that we don't play. Fluffle Sheep is a fairy, so if you control a Fluffle monster except Fluffle Sheep, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can return one other Fluffle monster you control to the hand. Special summon one Edge Imp monster from your hand or graveyard. You can activate. So we have some good Fluffle synergy going on. Again, rebuilding a fairy deck? Question mark. Then we have Morphtronic Remoten. Attack position. Once per turn, you can target one Morphtronic monster in your graveyard. Banish that target if you do. Add one Morphtronic monster with the same level as that from your deck to your hand. Defense, once per turn, you can send one Morphtronic monster from your hand to the graveyard, and if you do, add one Morphtronic monster with the same level of that monster from the graveyard to the hand. We're not playing Morphtronics. We probably don't have enough of them to even make run it in a machine deck right now, so that doesn't really make a difference. Zect Conversion. This has everything to do with the Inzektor cards, and we're not playing Inzektors, so. Then we have an Edge Imp Chains. There you go. There's your Edge Imp. Uh, there you go. Fiend and Fairy, so there you go. Could put it in the Fiend Fairy deck. When it declares an attack, you can add one Edge Imp Chain from your deck to your hand. If this is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add one Frightfur card from your deck to your hand. You can only use Edge Imp Chain once per turn, only once per turn. Cool. We have some synergies going on there in the background. And let's see our Ultra. Wow. Okay. We have the Frame Lord Omega. One tuner, one non-tuner monster, guys. This is insane. This is a really good psychic monster. Once during the main phase, quick effect, you can banish both this face-up card from the field and one random card in your opponent's hand face up until your next standby phase. Once per turn during your opponent's standby phase, you can target one banished card, return it to the graveyard, If this card is in your graveyard, you can target one other card in the graveyard, shuffle both that card and this card from the graveyard into the deck. I'm pretty sure we just throw this in our extra deck, guys. This is plays. We can make some plays with this for sure. Wow, we've been getting a lot of good generic. I mean, the Blackwing wasn't generic, but at least we had a tuner for it. Still waiting to summon that out, but like, guys, who else do you know that's playing the Masochist challenge right now that is like going heavy with the synchro strats? Is it just me? Like, am I the synchro Masochist player? You guys let me know if you've come across anybody else out there. I know I haven't watched everybody's series that is making content on it, but as far as I know, like, you got, Lord Trent, who's mostly like, always going into like Time Thief or going for like Avermax. Like, he's like kind of like the XZ's guy mostly. Uh Simo is just Bear Grum, right? He's like main deck focus with some Link stuff, But let's see, Farfa's got uh, uh, the he's got access code talker and some Link stuff and like, but I don't think like nobody really has fusions yet that I'm aware of. But anyway, moving on. We have a lot, and I mean a lot of legacy tickets to go and pull from. So let's go check that out real quick. Yeah, we have 9 legacy tickets to pull, guys. Let's get it. All right, pack number 1 here. And we have Utopic Future coming at us. So we have an upgrade going on. That's always nice, but is it going to actually do anything for us? 3 of a kind. If you control 3 or more monsters with the same name, except tokens, target 3 cards your opponent controls, destroy them. Funny enough, we can do this because we do have that one Cyber Dragon monster that's not technically Cyber Dragon, but it counts as Cyber Dragon on the field. And we have 2 normal Cyber Dragons now, so technically can do this. Um, the problem is getting them all out on the field, drawing this, like, this wouldn't be consistent for the deck, so maybe possibly. Spell Shattering Arrow, destroy as many face-up spell cards your opponent controls as possible, and if you do, inflict 500 damage to your opponent for each. Well, that's not happening. Next pack, guys, let's see it. All right, Negate Attack. Do we put Negate Attack in the deck, guys? And Wood Remains, not doing that. Negate Attack is pretty interesting, in all honesty. Link Hole. If you control a Link 4 or higher monster, destroy monsters your opponent controls up to the number of Link 3 or higher monsters you control. You can only activate 1 Link Hole per turn. That's a very interesting thing. If we were able to do that, wow, 2 gloss cards in this pack, but that's not Petite Angel is not going to do anything for us. A lot of Lightning Strike, Gold Pack. We got one. Let's go. Orb of, yeah, this isn't going to help us. This is Spirit Monster stuff. We're not playing Spirit Monsters, nor ever will we. Imperial Custom. Face up continuous traps cannot be destroyed by battle or card effect until except Imperial Custom. You can only control 1 Imperial Custom. That's interesting. So this is like if this was in like that trap deck that guy was just running, that would have been very helpful for him. But this is definitely not really helpful for us to any capacity. All right, let's check out what we have in pack number 5 here. Powered Tuner. Isn't even a tuner, dude. Level 4 Dragon, though. This card gains 500 attack for each face-up tuner monster on the field. That's why. Okay. Um, doesn't really help us at all. The Trojan Horse. This card can be treated as 2 tributes for the tribute monster of an Earth monster. That's nice. Not playing that. Next pack, please. We have an Ultra in here. Wow. Old Vindictive Magician. Get out of here. I mean, it's just Man-Eater Bug. Um, but it's a worse Fire Hand, so yeah, it's a worse Fire Hand. And we're kind of almost at that point where we're taking Fire Hand out of the deck. All right, what do we got? Wow, World Legacy. The World Legacy. Yeah, yeah. I love the art on this card. I love the background that we used to run with this. It's so beautiful. We can only control one World Legacy, and uh, each time a level 5 or higher monster is sent from the field or graveyard, plays a counter on this card up to max of 7. You can send this card with 7 counters graveyard, so summon one Cyberse Link monster from your extra deck. It's not going to do anything for us, guys. Really cool to see pulled. Unfortunately, it's not ever going to be useful for us. Curse Bill. When the equipped monster is destroyed and this card is sent to the graveyard, inflict damage to the player who controlled the equipped monster equal to the monster's original defense. When the equipped monster is destroyed and this card is sent to the graveyard, inflict damage to the player who controlled the equipped monster. So this actually can go into our burn deck. We would really need it to equip it to a monster that has really high defense. We definitely will put this in the burn deck, but we're not going to put this in our main deck. Gimmick, and the whole point of our burn deck is gimmick. So, and this is the Cherubin Fire Knight, Monster Egg, Thomas Soul. We don't, not a good card. All right, pack 8. Let's see what we get. Performer Pal Ella Hammer. Okay. If you can control 2 or more Performer Pal cards, you can normal summon this card without tributing. Okay. Cannot attack unless you control another Performer Pal card. When this card declares an attack, you can return all spell and trap cards your opponent controls to the hand. It's pretty good in all honesty. We have a lot of Performer Pal stuff too. Maybe we should look into a Performer Pal deck. What do we got here? Wow. Okay. That is a very beautiful gloss for this card. That is absolutely incredible. At the start of your main phase 1, you can reveal this card from your hand. Each player gains 300 life points. That's garbage. Why would we want to do that? That doesn't make any sense. Um, yeah, no. Really, really beautiful looking card though. All right. Why that's an SR, I'll have no idea. I have no clue. But here's our 9th pack. Another Magnetic Mosquito. Doesn't help us. And Limiter Overload. If this card is sent to the graveyard, special summon 1 Speed Warrior from your hand, deck, or graveyard. We aren't playing Speed Warrior. So that is the 9 packs pulled there, guys. I'm gonna go check to see if anything's worth putting in our deck, and then if there is, I'll show you guys. So I'll be back. All right, guys. After some decent thought, I was kind of struggling to figure out what to take out of the extra deck, but I took out the Pentastag just because we've never summoned it and used its effect to boost something like RDA. I was originally thinking about taking this out, but now that we have an interesting way to potentially do special summons, like if we get our perform hat trigger here and we're ever in a situation where the enemy has a really big monster on their field that we can get this thing to point to, and we can do our full special summon a monster, special summon this out, go into a normal summon. We can link away two monsters, right? Get this thing out, and then have this thing point to their monster and our monster. Switch the monsters. Um, Like, it's just, I know that's very niche too, but I feel like it's a better option than trying to do the whole Pentastag thing. So we took out the Pentastag, and we of course added in the one copy that we're even allowed to even run in the deck of our Psi Frame Lord Omega. Guys, again, am I the Synchro Masochist player here? We've got full armor master. We've got Dragoonity Knight, Croco Dragon, which we have actually started summoning a lot in the past like month. We've actually used this guy a couple times. We now have the Omega. We've got Parshath here for piercing. Of course, RDA, who's our main boy. That he might start be getting edged out for our Frame Lord here, in all honesty, just because of the whole banish utility this thing's got. Predator is really nice. We still have our OG Virgil from day one. Like, if we ever need to, if it really comes down to it and we get this out and then he dies and we draw a card, like drawing a card's good. But yeah, I mean, we still have we just got the Gem Knight Pearl in here. We got, of course our Black Ship, of course our Sioux Ship, of course our Stallbug, and of course the best card I think that we've ever pulled on this file so far, Nightmare Unicorn. I know we haven't used it yet, but if we ever do get to a point where we really need to and we are capable of summoning it out, it's the best card. It's the best card. I don't know. I guess you could start making an argument that Frame Lord is now, as of now, our best card that we've pulled. But yeah, guys, that's the changes to the deck. Let's go and get into the next duel. All right, guys, we lost the coin toss, but they decided to let us go first, so that's always nice. We don't have the greatest things here. But they're probably going to destroy this regardless. Let's just set Jack Wyvern. More than likely, they're not going to have piercing, so I'd rather have this in defense mode. And it gives us some mystery to what we're playing here, so that's always good. All right. Let's see what they got going on. They are going to be activating Duskwalker. Okay. This is not a card you see every day. It's a good looking card though. To bring out a Duskwalker. Alright. It's got some sort of spellcaster deck going on here. Is this like a weird dark magician? No. Excuse me. Alright, I don't like where this is going, so we're gonna Torrential. I definitely don't want to see them going into like Red Dragon Archfiend stuff right now. So if we can halt that, then that's great. That's good. Yeah. Sure. Okay. Sure. Banish the Jack Wyvern. That's fine. Most of the time it's just an 1800 beat stick for us, so we'll take it. Take it. Do have the Rebellion. That's good. Bottomless Trap Hole. Good card. Good card. Let's go. We are going to summon this out. We're going to swing for 12. And then we're going to go to main 2 and set this and set this. So that's good. Okay, the Dark Hole comes out. It's a good animation. Gotta love that. The Dark Hole. Well, Alright, I mean, we are on top deck mode as far as drawing a monster to swing more damage into him, but not much that we can do about that at this point. Let's see, what would be a good one? Anything that we can special summon would be great. Lost Wind, that's a great card. Not what we're looking for right now, but we'll take it. Alright. So far, so good. I just have a feeling like they have to be playing the new Red Dragon stuff that came out. Like Resignator's here, this thing is here. I don't see him playing anything else right now, but the problem is that he could be getting, at any time, he could get the card that he needs to start comboing off to get his Red Dragon Archfiend stuff onto the field. And at that point, we're not looking so good. Bottomless Trap Hole, of course, is helpful to prevent him from proceeding too far. Rebellion, if it really comes down to it. Lost Wind is good because we can always negate and cut their attack. And they scooped. We'll take it, guys. We'll take another win. Let's go. And we got a Legacy ticket and the Paralyzing Potion, which is not going to come into play. All right, let's go and get us another pack. We've opened a lot of cards today, which is always good. Loving it. Let's see what we get out of this one. First card. Okay. This is a Rocket Dragon, of course. When a Link Monster's effect is activated that targets this face-up card on the field, quick effect, you can destroy this card. Then each player takes 2,000 damage. During the end phase, if this card is in the graveyard because it was destroyed on the field by battle or card effect and sent there this turn, you can special summon one Rocket monster from your deck, except Exploder Rocket Dragon. You can use the effect of this once per turn. The problem is getting this out onto the field because once again, it's a 2 tribute. But other than that, it would be funny if our opponent was low on life and this just like basically seals the deal for him. But unfortunately, I don't see a way of getting this out onto the field at all. So, all right, Don Thousand's Throne. During each of your opponent's end phases, gain life points equal to the number of times you took battle damage this turn times 500. When a number monster you control is targeted for attack except number C monsters, you can send this card to the graveyard, negate the attack, then special summon from your extra deck one number C monster with the same number in its name as that monster's number. This is not going to come into play for us. Malefic Claw Stream, activate only if you control a Malefic monster. That's not happening. Void Expansion. During the standby phase, you special summon one Infernoid Token Fiend, level 1/0/0, to special summon an Infernoid monster using its own procedure. You can banish one Infernoid monster you control instead of those in the graveyard, any combination of both. Your opponent cannot target Infernoid monster cards. I mean, that sounds all fine and dandy, but we're not playing Infernoids. We probably don't have enough to make, that useful. Stellar Knight. Got another Stellar Knight card. Pendulum effect. You cannot pendulum summon monsters except Stellar Knights and Zephyr monsters. This effect cannot be negated. If this card is normal, flipped, or pendulum summon, you can target one Teller Knight or Zephyr in your monster zone or pendulum zone, and one set card your opponent controls, destroy them. That's nice, but we're not going to worry about that anytime soon. A Dino Wrestler. We're not going to worry about Dino Wrestlers. What is this, though? Another battles and opponent for hand graveyard. Yeah, we're not going to worry about this. Another embodiment of Apophis or Apophis. And what is this? This has to do with the Aerophage monsters. Yeah, we're not going to worry about that. Sad pack here. This is cool-ish, but again, it's problematic getting on the field. But unfortunately, not all packs can have great things. Let's go and check our legacy tickets. All right, we have one legacy ticket this time. See what we get. Rescue. Interlacer. During damage calculations, if your Cyberse monster is attacked, quick effect, you can discard this card. You take no battle damage from that battle. You can only use this effect once per turn. Once per turn during the end phase, if this card is sent to the graveyard because it was discarded there to activate this effect during this turn, special summon this card. That's pretty cool. If we build a Cyberse deck, we should definitely put this in there for sure. Energy Drain. Target one face-up monster you control. It gains 200 attack and defense for each card your opponent currently has in their hand. That's nice. Not going to worry about that. All right. Honestly, out of all the cards that we pulled from the pack and now, like this is actually pretty cool and useful if we build a Cyber deck. So, all right. All right, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you for tuning in and checking out the action. If you've made it this far to the video, hit that like button. Guys, if you're not subscribed and you like the content, hit the subscribe. Everybody make sure your bells are on so you know exactly when the new videos drop. That way you never miss out on the action as it's happening. Guys, next time we made a good push through gold so far. We're one win away from getting into gold 3. So next time we're going to do our hardest so that by the end of the video we're either A, knocking on platinum's door, or B, in platinum. That's the goal. Guys, until next time, stay safe out there. Take care. I'm ProtoPawn. Peace.